Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Thursday, November 18th, 2010. Well, folks, a monster reversal day to the upside after some major selling last Friday and Tuesday of this week. We have seen the markets now reverse to the upside on Thursday. What's really going on here? What are we seeing? I'm going to tell you exactly what we're seeing here, folks. Again, one thing you have to be sure of, Options X is to blame here for the volatility, the early sell-off early in the week and last Friday, taking the money from the call options that were out there that were in the money from the massive run-up. As the market collapsed down, those became out of the money or, again, were unloaded by those call holders. Now, all of a sudden, a lot of puts jumped on board. The institutions are reversing the market to the upside. This is classic options expiration maneuvering. Please understand that, folks. It is classic. In addition, early in the week, we have been having POMO days. Basically, every day is a POMO day. The Federal Reserve buying treasuries, infusing money into the banks. Don't think the Federal Reserve didn't wink with the institutional players here and say, hey, listen, you guys can drop this market early in the week and take that money and make sure you're maximizing profits for the options next week. But I want the markets up on the day GM debuts. All right? That's exactly what I would have done if I was the Fed chairman and working with the banks and, again, continuing to keep those banks propped up and liquid. And, again, with POMO, with the maneuvering, with GM IPO, there's no way the markets were going to drop today. Anyone thinking the markets were going to drop today, you must reevaluate your thought process on the markets. You don't have an American Icon IPO debut here and the markets drop 300 points or 200 or 100 points. Understand the rules. You'll make money better, much, much better. This is the GM chart intraday here. Initially, it surged up. It's come back in, but it's still up $2 on the day from the IPO price at $35. A very nice debut. It's going to be looked at as a success also because the markets are up so tremendously. Right now, we have the Dow up 175 points, NASDAQ up 49, S&P is up 20.5, basically 1.75% across the board gains in this market. All right, and again, if we go back to the SPY on an intraday basis, just take a look. I mean, it was clear and simple. You have the gap up today, then POMO comes in and pushes the market up. Now they're just holding the market up as we go sideways here the rest of the day. Most likely you'll stay up in this range. You may go a little bit higher, you may come down a little bit, but I think you'll stay with a very, very strong positive day today. Again, GM IPO debuts. There's no way the market was going to be down today, folks. No way whatsoever. And again, for those of you in the research center, you know over the last few days we've moved out of a majority of our short positions, maximizing profits. Now the market's back up. Now there will be a point where, again, we'll look to short, but not for a while. Let this market go through its kind of reinflation portion where, again, going into the Thanksgiving holiday, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, which is a big day for shoppers, they're going to try to keep this market up most likely. In addition, there's going to be some long plays. In fact, we called out USO long via the Pro Trader watch list yesterday as of the close. Guess what the USO is doing today? Up 77 cents. Another nailed call there. And again, if you're a Research Center member, you're on the cutting edge of everything in regards to making money in this market. It could be commodities, it could be currencies, it could be the market, it could be individual stocks. Positioning yourselves right is the key, and understanding before the media talks about it what's the key. That's what we're doing here at In the Money Stocks. All right, so going back to the SPY again and join that research center immediately. Take a look. Good move up here. You come underneath the 200, you pull back, then you ram through the 200, pause right on this little bit of a trend line here, go through it, and then again just sideways going here. All right, again, I'm not looking to short the market here, absolutely not. All right, could we come in a little bit? Sure. As scalps, I don't care. Scalps are fine, but I'm not looking to go short this market right now. Not ahead of Friday, which is a Friday effect type day, and then again going in. And I'm not saying the markets are going to rip higher. I don't necessarily think they're going to rip higher, but I think you had to expect a bounce coming in here in the second half of Options X, and then next week, neutral to positive bias has to be intact as well because of the thought process into the Thanksgiving holiday and Black Friday. All right, let's go over a couple other charts here. Obviously, the USO is having a solid day here. You can see here's where you closed yesterday on the USO. Here's where you're currently trading. The GLD is also getting a big bounce up $1.65, although that has come in. The dollar, take a look. Dollar is weaker on the day. Notice the dollar is down. Here's where it closed yesterday on the UUP. This is where it's currently trading. So, again, a very nice drop in the dollar. What do we know when the dollar drops? What happens to the markets? The markets go higher. All right, this is very, very simple stuff. All right, now again, for those of you that got the alert in the video yesterday, I talked about CIIC breaking out. It went all the way to 72 cents today. Basically, I think when I was talking about it yesterday, it was around 64 cents or so. But nonetheless, great call there. good maneuvering to the upside. I still think it has more in the tank. Looks like today's a consolidation day on that play. One of the stocks that, again, I want to point out here, folks, I just received words. This is Neuro, low end of the chart. Watch this one, folks. Watch this very closely. Neuro, I think, from what I'm hearing, my sources, anyways, are saying an insider bought 200,000. Insider buying, the CEO buying 200,000. That's a very, very good sign for that stock. And again, it's a low end of the chart, so it could be a little bit of a runner towards the afternoon. And again, trading right now at 57 cents, just up 3 cents. Could continue to go higher. We'll continue to watch that. But Neuro, again, NURO is the symbol on that one. That's a small cap play for the rest of the day. We'll see. I think it should get into the 60-cent range, I would think at least. But again, it's all about that volume and buyers coming in and stepping up. So keep an eye on that. All right, what else do we have here? Apple Computer, big bounce on Apple Computer today. Take a look at this. Hits the 50 moving average, technical support yesterday. What does it do today? Reverses all the way to the 20. There should be a little bit of resistance here at the 20 moving average. If it gets through that, it's going to a double, triple top area. All right, next up, what do we have? Google, big bounce on Google, up $15.83 today. Big fall on Google, big bounce on Google. So again, you're seeing everything bouncing. Goldman Sachs is having a big day today, up $3.31. There's really nothing out there that's not having a big day to the upside. Even some of the small caps that we've highlighted and played in the intraday stock chat, Live, LIVE, 2 straight days, up another $1.15 today. Torment Minerals having a good bounce after falling down. Beautiful light right there. And then obviously CDTI, which again, we've played in the chat room many, many times. Look at that. Basically was a $9 stock a few days ago. Hit a high of 20, near 21 today. And again, it's all about finding these plays that, again, have pulled back off of massive gains and looking for bounces. Take a look at Freeport-McMoRan. This is a commodity play. Look at that, up $4.23 today. What a move. What a move. All right. Other than that, folks, I'm trying to think of anything else. Other than that, you really need to do is join the Research Center in the intraday stock chat at inthemoneystocks.com. More plays we'll be looking to release in that as setting up for next week and into the following weeks after Thanksgiving. So you want to be aware of that and be involved, obviously, so take advantage of that. For those of you that are involved or looking to get involved, LVS was a great winner on the short side, 10% on the second half, about 5.5%, 6% on the first half. These are just examples of some of the shorts that we had out. And again, Pro Trader Watchlist, IBM short, and some of these other ones off of the Pro Trader. All of that is included in the Research Center, by the way. So again, you want to be aware of that and get involved. All right, other than that, again, I'll talk to some of you guys tonight in the Research Center Nightly video. We'll go over some key plays and setups for tomorrow. And again, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.